I just feel like a lot of us upset. I feel like a lot of us feel like we could have played better. We expect a lot more from ourselves, obviously. But we just got to come in and keep going to work this week and play better next week and get better each and every day. Almost definitely. Like I said, we all expect a lot more from ourselves as a team. And none of us wants to lose, obviously. But like I said, we just got to get better every day. Just got to come out to practice and work hard and stay motivated and make sure the guys in my receiving group come out and work hard and keep the offense up and just do everything Coach asks us to do. Yeah, we've had some interesting games against Arkansas. I remember last year when Christian Kirk ended up running the kickoff return back, and it was kind of exciting for us. But I know it's a new year, so just have to see.
I felt like we let a lot of stuff, still out on the field. Thought we could have executed a little bit better. We had our opportunities and we just didn't convert on those. A lot of missed assignments. So just some things that we just got to go back and clean up and make sure we're more prepared and make sure it doesn't happen again. There was some design, a couple scrambles, but a lot of those were running back check or quarterback checks. So something that we just saw on the defense and just get us into a better place. So thought a lot of the run game checks were real good and we had a good idea of what we wanted to do. I felt like I've done a really good job in improving. A lot of stuff that I see on the fly and Travion does a good job of reacting to it. So just a lot of communication stuff in the backfield and a lot of reaction. So it definitely takes time, but I feel like me and him are doing a good job with that in the backfield. I always feel confident in the way we move the ball. Just like I said, we got to be a little bit more consistent, trying to stay mistake-free, and that'll help us, get touchdowns in the red zone instead of just kicking field goals. Yeah, I think that game, I've only played against them once, but definitely always a fun atmosphere to play in, mutual site. So definitely going to be a fun game to play, and we're always looking forward to the next opponent. Just a lot more confidence. I have a lot of confidence in this offense, a lot of confidence in the guys that are playing around me. So I would say, when you have confidence in the guys around you, it kind of brings you up and makes you play a lot better. So not really what I'm doing, but what the guys can do around me makes me play a lot better.
Very. We got to go back, back to square one, do things right from the beginning. I think we really need to capitalize in certain situations, and like today's a Monday practice, so it's big for us. It's a lot. It's not so heavy physically, but it's a big mental day, which I think we need. But we just got to get back to playing our game. That we'll fight till the end. Coaches, players, everybody. Call a timeout with, I think it was like 3 seconds left, or to get more yards, maybe score more points. I respect it. I think that's, some people might not like it, but I think you play to play the best you can, so why not? Yeah, for me personally, since this being my first year here, I haven't played any of the games, but I've watched them. A couple of my buddies have been on the team the past couple of years, so I've always seen it's been a great game. So I'm excited to get into it and experience it. Yeah, I think it's, at the end of the day, it's another game. All stadiums in SEC are big stadiums, but that's a great one, and I'm excited to get there and play in it. Definitely. It's really cool to come to an environment like this and to have people be so excited about a position coming into the offense. So, yeah, like Jay said, definitely feel the love. The coaching staff, the players, everybody. You can tell that it's a needed position and it's a wanted position, and so it's cool to be able to fill that void. I feel like I'm settling into my role pretty well. I was a little banged up at the beginning of the year, but I'm getting over that. I'm over that, and I think my role is, people say I'm more of a blocking tight end, and I run some routes and do everything like that, but when you got a guy like Jace who can really spread the field and get vertical, you can't argue with it. You just gotta, I think we really complement each other, and so I have no problem when he scores. I feel like I scored just like in that last game, so it's a good combination of the two.
I know main thing for sure is that we can work hard on creating more turnovers. We have 0 picks right now, which is something that we do need to change coming up later on in the season. So we try to look at this week as a chance to do that. I know when the opportunities come, that's something that we need to engage on. So it could be like kind of going back to that Tennessee game, you know, one after another after another. It's just something that it creates a energy, and that's something that we'll want to keep going. Just not taking the opportunities when they come. You know, some balls have been in the air, some balls have been on the ground. We just got to go and get them when they do come. That's all the time. Once the game is over, you look back at the mistakes, look at what's good happening, and then just move on to the next. So going into Arkansas, we gonna get a good plan from Coach Elko, get a good plan from Coach Lindquist, and just move on. Beginning of each practice, we go through a whole turnover drill circuit. Actually, we just go from everybody gets in the position groups, goes from one coach to another, and we just all work on different type of turnover situations, and that's what we do every day. It always has to me, you know, just once you finally learn about the history between the two, you know, it finally comes down to that, and the fact that, you know, we do it all in Cowboys Stadium, you know, just kind of makes it seem like it is more of a big deal than what it is. So it's always a great game.